Sapna here from CNBC TV 18. Ma'am, two questions. You had indicated that contact intensive sectors will require further support. So apart from the ECLGS, in which you have carved out a separate window for the hospitality sector, for instance, that's one.
I'm not sure if your voice is coming out audibly.
I'll repeat.
With your mask, if you want, you speak loud a bit.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, just to repeat, so you had indicated at some point in time that probably the contact-intensive sectors may require further support. So, one is the ECLGS, which you've announced in your budget speech, also a separate carve-out for the hospitality sector, for instance, within that. Anything else, ma'am, that you would like to elaborate on that front? And second, ma'am, aren't your tax and expenditure, both numbers, extremely conservative budget? Any reason for that, ma'am?
First thing about hospitality and contact intensive. I've said hospitality and related sectors. This was one thing which has come out repeatedly from very many stakeholders, and we recognize that post the second wave, the hospitality is in difficulty and they needed support. The tested and sort of proven formula was the Emergency Credit Liquidity Guarantee Scheme. Since that had worked out well for the MSMEs, we thought that formulation is the best to be adopted. So to the existing 4.5 lakh crores of sovereign guarantee, we added 50,000 crore more sovereign guarantee and wanted the hospitality and contact intensive sectors to benefit out of it. So that is the scheme. As it is, many of them are still approaching their banks. Banks can, even without the ECLGS, help them out if they want. But if ECLGS has to be extended, yes, we have given provision of 50,000 crores for it. Well, I thought you commented about the 1st February 2021 budget as well, saying you were conservative. I think our assessments have proven right, and conservative is not being overtly and excessively optimistic. We are sure to achieve the numbers. If anything, we'll probably better them.
Number 5.
Good afternoon, Madam Finance Minister. This is Karishma here from Business Today TV, India Today Group. I'd first like to congratulate you and the team for successfully implementing yet another budget. Ma'am, my question is on the privatization reform. The disinvestment target has been slashed. The revised target is at 78,000 crore, and of course, the next year's estimate is at 65,000 crore. Ma'am, with this, I'd like to understand how are we looking at LIC, IPO, and BPCL privatization, which have been on cards?
I have Tuhin with me here, but before he gives you details, one thing is got to be understood. LIC, we've already sort of told you that in all probability it is going through this year. I've made a specific mention of that in the budget. So beyond what I've said in the parliament, there's nothing more to add for me on that. But I've indicated clearly that it will happen. Now, assessment for the rest of the year about the number being big or small as per your view, I'll have Tuhin get to the details. But we have shown the intent of the government in that Air India got cleared. NINL has found its buyer. There's a bit more work to be done there, but you are saying that we are progressing in many of these. So I think we've been very realistic in telling what we'll do and achieving what we've told. Tuhin, you want to add anything more onto this?
I just want to add that disinvestment actually is in accounting terms, when actual receipts to the government. We, for example, do NINL, nothing comes to the government in accounting terms. But that doesn't mean that we are actually progressing towards privatization in a faster way. So emphasis is on completion of transactions and implementation. And if we keep too high a target, sometimes it also distorts the market, because nothing stops us from achieving when we want to achieve in disinvestment as per the plan which we are there. So ma'am has also mentioned that the ongoing transactions will be carried on and they will be completed. And this transactions, as and when they mature, they come to that. And secondly, on the revised estimates being 78, we should not also conjecture what will be the size of LIC IPO based on that, because valuation is yet to reach the final conclusion based on which we will do that. And there have been instances of actual receipts being different from even the RE figures, so you should not read too much into it.
Okay.